So if you're interested in moving here to Santo Domingo, right, and you want to live here in the country, let me go ahead and break it down to you, how you need to do it, what locations you can go to, how much your rent's going to be, and what kind of income you need to sustain yourself when you come here. So I'm going to start from the bottom. So if you just want like a humble life, right, you're not trying to go out and spend and be like this luxurious spender and live in like a penthouse and stuff like that, for as little as $200 a month, you can get you an apartment, right? The apartment's gonna be nice, glass windows, nice shower, bedroom, kitchen, and everything, and you're gonna be straight. And the best place to find something like that is gonna be in Santo Domingo Este or Santo Domingo Oeste. Now, there's a lot of places over here in Santo Domingo Este that you can go to where you'll be able to find you an apartment or something like that. Like, for example, this apartment that's right up here, where we at? Right there. So that apartment complex, at the top is a penthouse, so it'll have 2 floors. That's usually how they do it. At the top of the building, it's one apartment, but it's 2 floors. And that would be considered a penthouse or something like that. You would pay maybe $300 a month, $400 a month, somewhere in that range, right? And this is nice living, because look where you at. You are right in front of the ocean. Now, they recently passed a law where you only got to pay 2 months rent. So, well, basically it's a security deposit and then your first month's rent. So there's no more 2 + 1. It's just you pay the rent twice. Security deposit and then a rent. And then that's how you get in. So that's good that they changed that up. So literally under $1,000, nothing about no qualifications. You need to apply, they need to do a credit check or none of that. That's why I love the Dominican Republic. If you got the money, then you're good. Only thing you need is the money. If you got the money, then you're gonna be able to be here and plant yourself in Dominican Republic. So think about it. Let's say your rent is $300 a month. You live in here, right? You got you an apartment over here right in front of the ocean. This is the Avenida España. You're paying $300 a month. At $300 a month, at 10 months, that's $3,000. 2 more months, that's $3,600 a year. $3,600 a year. All right. So let's say you make $3,600 and you want to pay off the rent. Boom. Now that's done. Now you're good. Now you don't got to worry about anything. All your rent is paid up. There's nothing else for you to pay, right? So now, what are you going to do for the rest of the year? Now let's say you got another $5,000 now sitting around, and that's going to be for you to spend, right? Obviously, you're not going to be on vacation, so it's not like you're going to be spending every single day. You're going to be spending using your brain. Right? You're not just going to be splurging because you're not on vacation. You live in here and you're trying to sustain yourself. So my thing would be, if you were to do that, you spend your $3,600, then you got your $5,000. Now you take your $5,000 and you figure out how you can make that $5,000 more while you're here. And you got a year to do it. Because the only thing you got to do is figure out a way to come up with another $3,600 in 12 months. Now, you can take some odd jobs and stuff like that and try to figure out how you can come up with that extra money. But that's literally all that you would have to do. That $3,600 is not going to be hard for you to find. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can make it in the first place, you can make it again. Now, if you're here in the Dominican Republic, it's not like you're going to be able to just go out and get you a job, a 9-to-5 or something like that. What you're going to end up having to do is you're going to have to hustle. Now, if you know anything about the Dominican Republic, this is a country of hustlers. And if you come from the States, I don't know what part of the States you come from, but if you come from, it's crazy out here. But if you come from, and you know what, it's crazy? It's 7 in the morning, and it's already active. But if you come here, or if you're from the States, and you're used to hustling, then that's no big thing, right? Only thing you gotta do is come up with another $3,600 in a year's time. Now, when you come up with that $3,600, you're good. Everything else outside of that, it's just money in your pocket. So, $3,600, $5,000, that comes out to $8,600. Let's round it up to $9,000, and then we'll say, to give you some wiggle room, $10,000. So $10,000 is enough for you to come here, plant yourself, pay your rent for a year, and then after that year or within that year, you have an opportunity for you to come up with more income so that way you can do it again another year. Now, some people come with more than that. Some people come with 25. Some people come with 50. Some people come with 100. So if you're coming with 100, then that means that you got even more opportunity. If you come with 100, really, you could just retire. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just live humbly. Now, let's go up in class here. Let's say you want to go to Piantini, right? Over there, you're going to be looking at around anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month, right? So already off the bat, if you're looking at $1,500 to $1,000 a month, you're already over $12,000 in 1 year, which is still cheap, honestly, for the type of living that you're going to be getting. The type of living that you're going to be getting is going to be top class. I mean, you're going to be in a big tower like this with an elevator, you know what I mean? Like top class executive lifestyle. Like, you rich, you know what I'm saying? It's going to have a pool on the roof. You might have your own cafeteria. You might have a movie theater in there, a workout gym and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of living that you're going to get for that kind of money. If you do that and you go to Piantini and you're paying $12,000 a year, then you're good. That's going to be like a 2-bedroom or something like that, and you balling. 2-bedroom, maybe a 3-bedroom if you can find a deal on one that's, you know, offering 3 bedrooms. The whole thing is, man, Dominican Republic is not hard as long as you know what the prices of stuff is looking like and what your budget is, and you can put stuff together to make it work. My whole thing is, like I said in my previous video, my whole thing is I want to make people successful when they come here so they don't get here and then they just fail and then they got to go back to the United States. Because I had to go through that. Because I didn't have nobody to guide me and to give me advice on how to do this and how to do that and how to do that, right? I got here, I got an Airbnb, and I paid it for like 6 months, and I was paying like $800 a month. And at the same time, I was paying an apartment when I was living in San Francisco, which was only $220 a month. So I'm spending $1,000 for 2 cribs in 2 different cities. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was trying to figure out how I need to move around, where I need to be at, where I really wanted to be at, you know what I'm saying, and how costly things like that work. Like I said, I didn't have nobody to come in and show me and break this down to me. So my job is to break it down for y'all. That is what my channel is for. Now, I'm offering travel services and consultations to people if that's what y'all really want to do. And I can really break this down for you. A light bill is like $20 a month. It could be as high as $50 a month if you have an AC and you keep your AC on every day, $50 to $100, which is still cheaper than going to the United States. The light bill is crazy up there. I know people paying $400 or $500 a month for a light bill, their electric in the United States. It's way cheaper. Phone bill, unlimited everything, you're looking at another $20 a month. If you want to just do internet in your crib, full internet, you're looking at another $25 to $30 a month. I mean, the expenses are really low. It's not crazy, and it's super easy if you know how to manage it. So I can break down your rent. If you're trying to get a car, I know where you can get a car from. You can either get a car financed or you can just go buy one outright. People are saying the cars here are expensive. It's really not. It's really not. If you think about it, this country, having a car is like having gold. Not everybody has a car. Well, even in the States, not everybody has a car. But if you got a car here, then you're already up here in the eyes of everybody. You're already up here because you don't got to pay for transportation. You don't got to take a bus. You don't got to do none of that. You can just get up and go whenever you want to. CRV, Toyotas, Hyundai Sonatas, Kias, Honda Accords and Civics, Chevrolet Tahoes. I mean, anything you can think of, they got down here. So it's not like you're not going to be able to find a vehicle. You'll find a vehicle. And it's not hard to have it maintained. People here are smart. They got mechanics that know how to work on everything. So as far as maintaining it, you're still going to be good. Look, when it comes to moving to Dominican Republic, you got to be decisive. You got to be fully decided. You have to be committed. That's the word I was looking for. You have to be committed, because when you get here, it's going to be very few people that want to even see you succeed. They want to succeed off of you. And it's very few people who's going to be generally helpful to you when you get here, so that way you can succeed. There's a lot of people, even successful YouTubers, who came here for the first time, and when they got here, they had to leave and they had to go back. It's a lot of them. But they've since figured it out, and now they're here and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're living. So you can do the same thing. If you're literally interested in coming to Santo Domingo, getting you an apartment, getting you in a car, and finding you a source of income or something like that, depending on what your skills are, what your qualifications are, I can help guide you and get you into a good place, a good area, get you information that you need, so that way you can feel comfortable and you can actually come here and you can live the life of your dreams. Because this life is here and this life is real. And the only thing it takes is one decision. I know there's a lot of people that are passing like hard times in not Dominican Republic, but in the United States, but they are shy about taking the actual move or the decision. The only thing that it takes for you to get out here is to hop on the plane and get here. As long as you got the money in the bank and you got that put aside, you got somebody like me who offers a travel service to help get you set up, who's trustworthy, who's going to make sure that you get here and you're going to be straight and your first experience is a great experience, then you're good. It's not really that hard. The reason why the last person who asked me, is it hard moving to Dominican Republic? I told him yes and no. The reason I told him yes and no, because it depends on how much research you've done and depends on if you have someone who is helping you. If you don't have anyone helping you, it's not going to be easy, because nobody's going to help you. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody wants to help you. If you come here, people are going to try to take advantage of you. My whole thing is to make sure that nobody takes advantage of you out here. You can have these cribs and you can live nice out here for a fraction of the price. There's people out here paying $800,000, $900,000, $1,000 a month, you know what I'm saying, on rent. And that's fine if they could do that. But if they knew that they could cut that price in half and have the same place, why wouldn't they do it? You want to know why they don't do it? Because they don't know. With me, you'll know, and I'll be able to find that location for you, that dream location where you can live this every single day, and you don't got to worry about the buzz and the hustle and bustle of the United States every single month trying to figure out how you're going to make it or what you're going to do. So if this resonates with you, hit that like button, and we're going to get into another one. Make sure to hit me up on my email, and we can go ahead and get you set up.